I'm Rachel.
And we are Ye Old Couple.
We are definitely Ye Old Couple.
It's true. In more ways than one. I think it's a very fitting... it turns out to be very fitting as a name. I'm going to double check and make sure that the streams are in fact live, which I believe they will be. And then we will get started here. Fact of the matter is that we're probably louder than we were last time because I turned up the microphone.
You have adjusted.
I have adjusted, maybe too much. We will find out here, but it says that we're live. Do we get double audio? Maybe too much. We will find out. Yeah, that sounds nice. Okay, that's on YouTube. And we'll double check and make sure the Twitch is going too. And if it's going good like I think it should, then we should be ready to go. That's my new little song.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Glenn's greatest hits.
Yeah. I have a few of those. As do you. And looks like we are good to go on both. So let's go ahead and play the game of life for the original Sony Playstation. We used to play this.
Has backstory on this.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, you know, it was definitely one we played back in the day. And there's the advanced mode where there are things that they add, like Revenge, where if you land directly on payday, you take your money from one of the other opponents. And Rachel's reactions were so funny that she got targeted a lot.
They made it not fun.
Yes!
Sometimes for really not fun, but normally it was just me overreacting for comedic effect.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd say for sure. Like, when I realized, it's like, oh, this is genuinely hurting her feelings, we backed off a little bit.
Yeah, they were a little nicer than I was like, there's no point of you playing. I'm just gonna lose.
It's really just luck of the draw for the most part anyway.
Get screwed, it's me.
If you weren't so hilarious with your reactions of retribution and revenge. So.
That's what you say.
Yep, absolutely. Definitely got to catch part of the intro screen just so you know what you're in for. Like if you're
gonna throw a couch.
Yes.
You know? We've thrown a couch or two in our lifetime.
As one does. Got to pivot.
I have never played tennis.
You haven't?
No.
Well, that's something I did back in high school.
Yeah.
Part of PE class.
I played racquetball.
It's starting up such a racket.
We had cousins that
Oh my goodness, Fat Kid for Life. Oh man, I think last time I saw this game was playing Monster Rancher, I think. Yeah, no, that sounds about right. There you go. Fat Kid for Life is Harley. You may remember Harley from back in the days.
Harley.
Hello, Harley.
I do remember.
Harley, you are literally the first person to ever chat on our channel, on this channel.
That's one for the
One for the records. First time chat. He says, hi, Rachel.
Hello.
Well, we're going to start it with a new game. And let's go with an enhanced game, because that was definitely what brought us here.
Love those tunes.
Oh, yeah. Kickin' beats, as Colby would say. I may be you.
Oh.
I will say this. They're set up as couples. So if you pick this lady, then they're a couple. And they're a couple. And they're a couple. So I'm seeing which one looks the most like you.
Probably that one.
Yeah, so that means I gotta be this dude.
Okay.
I do wear glasses sometimes. We're gonna add another player. And that's you. If it allows you to. You may have to use that one. Okay, maybe I have to do it from here for starters. You'll be Rach. And Rach you will be. Worst case, we can actually pass the controller amongst ourselves. Which color would you like to be?
There's no purple, so I'll choose green.
Green it is.
Oh, I almost went with orange because I like
So,
orange.
you're going to be married to someone else.
No. Gross. Ew.
Do we want to add a computer player? Let's add one computer player.
So we have somebody else to grab that?
We could. See, but then that
nullifies you being able to screw me over.
But I might still do it anyway. Let's not add another computer. No, let's add one computer player. That's going to make it all the more interesting if we decide to go after one another here. Start playing live. That was we're playing against Kevin.
Oh, that's too funny.
Considering the thing with Traverses, yes, that was quite...
If you guys look up Traverses episodes, there's Kevin references. If you want to take a deep dive.
If things were, the games were either fun, not fun, okay, not fun, or Kevin if it was really bad. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been a first-time chatter on Twitch. Well, you certainly were today. So I'm going to press X, which is A on this controller, by the way. And I believe I hit this and press and hold.
7.
And now you are rolling. So hit your A button. Yeah, it's going to allow it. Good. X to, or yeah, A. Like, it's like it's a PlayStation. Spinning the crap out of it is a good way to go.
Your turn, White.
So, and Kevin here is spinning.
9.
Kevin!
Your turn, White.
Kevin's gonna be a curse word. Kevin, like, I am curious what a computer thinks it should do. And the computer is thinking college is the way. And I genuinely don't know if college was a good move, even for me.
Especially now.
Yeah. The student loan being put there.
Spring break in Florida. Pay $5,000.
See, you had to pay $5,000, dude.
That's nothing.
Yeah, see, and then you got these animations where we're gonna jump off the. Nice landing there.
Good job, bro.
Yep, got the.
Now he's dead.
He is probably
Your turn,
dead.
Blue.
Got really stuck in there. I'll take college here though, because by doing that, at
You
least
can
I
switch
get professions and amounts of money.
and money.
Absolutely. So I think that makes sense to do.
See, I didn't do the college one last time we played, and I just ended up stealing everybody's income.
That's fair. Turnabout is
But
fair.
that's the
I lost a
American
turn.
way.
I lost a turn.
Cram for exam.
Oh,
Who's next turn?
you better cram.
Yep. Seems more like sleeping for your exams there, actually.
Hey, look, it's me.
There you go,
Glug,
there's
glug,
coffee.
glug that coffee, yo.
And still fall asleep. And then fall back and die.
Your turn,
Yeah.
Green.
Hit your head and
We all die.
Choose college or
We all
career,
do.
Green.
eventually.
I'll do college
the
this
spinner.
time. I didn't last time, but.
I think it's a good call.
Sha-sha.
4.
4.
I can only count too far.
I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4.
Part time.
Coffee naps are great,
Part-time
right?
job.
What did I
Collect
do?
5.
You got a part-time job and got
Oh.
$5,000.
Oh, that sounds like me.
One assumes that you're like skating at the drive-in.
And I'm dead.
There you go.
Look at that. We all
Every
died.
one of these animations is like things that could get you
It's
injured
certain
at the
death.
very least, if not
So
dead.
really, this is Final Destination.
It is. It's Final Destination, the PlayStation board game. Stop.
That actually could be kind of fun.
You could. You're trying to avoid death, you know.
Stop. Job search.
A whole lot of games could be described as that, though.
Jobs.
They're getting their choices of being a travel agent, a superstar, or a doctor. They're choosing to be the doctor. They're going to take $30,000.
Your salary is $80,000.
They took the most.
It was
Damn smart
enough.
computers.
Just smart enough.
Adopt a pet.
Adopt a pet.
I'm going out of town. Would you mind watching Wilbur for a while?
Wilbur.
Oh,
Wilbur looks an awful lot like the green tentacle or whatever from Maniac Mansion. Yeah.
Collect $20,000.
They collected some monies.
Blue lost a turn.
I did lose a turn.
Your turn,
Oh.
Green.
One's messing around.
That's what I do.
6.
And I'm cruising.
As one
to
does.
the corners.
And stopping right on a job, or just before a job search.
Graduation day.
Oh, shit.
I think my Social Security should just about cover my student loan.
That's
Yeah.
kind of funny. This was a long ass time ago. too.
95 or something like that this came out. So they
Play.
now you're spinning to
Oh.
get a life tile here.
Collect $40,000.
Not
Your
bad.
turn, White.
Hey, I might come out of college positive.
You might. It's pretty wild. Oh, we're in the 60s for at least this computer is here. Kevin is. Payday, uh-oh. Revenge!
Heyday.
Eating up all the monies.
Nom, nom, nom. Oh, good lord.
Eating up all the monies. I named that pig Bills.
Bills?
Revenge.
That's funny.
Even the computer's coming after
Do
you.
it.
But you know what, though? You had more money.
Blue.
What an ass.
You had more money. I bet that's how they work it. I bet in order to
I
be...
bet it just comes after me the whole game. Because that is
That-
how this game works.
That's how it works.
You love it.
Yeah, only I
I know
love it.
you do.
I just love your reactions. They're pretty great.
My overreactions.
Yes.
Pull the handle.
What do we got for
It's
careers?
mostly just to amuse you.
Of course.
Pick one of the
Athletes, teachers, or artists. I could end up being an artist that just makes
Artist.
buku bucks.
Press 3 available buttons
Mercy
to show your
buku,
salary
buku
choices.
bucks.
Then now,
I think I'm definitely going to take that
your
90.
salary is $90,000.
Let's
See,
see.
again.
I'll get the option to get the high one, and then that shitty computer's gonna take my income.
Could happen.
Swap incomes. Eat shit. Sorry.
Oh, actually, I think I'm going to get the chance to get revenge for you.
Oh, good.
Or take it out on you.
Oh, you'll probably take it out on me.
Oh, no, I didn't land right on it.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Oh, flat tire.
Only because he was there already.
Oh. Oh, no, you
I
got
lose a
that.
turn again. This is the,
Your turn, Green.
and then the next one, they're going to get married on their next turn, too. This is the one where I'm going to end up getting hammered that way. Hammered on the losses of turns. Yeah, no, Glenn, it says that Glenn doesn't like turns. Apparently, no, I do not.
Stop. Job search.
Job search.
Pull the handle
MC
for your
search.
career choices. Now, pick
Athlete,
one
a
of the
teacher.
three.
I'm gonna be a
Of course, a superstar.
Superstar. Press 3 available buttons to show your salary choices.
Not
Then
bad.
click on the salary amount you want to take. Now, pick one
Well,
of the
of the
three.
choices, 100's still
Am I
out
on-
there.
Am I on the 7?
You are.
Your salary is $70,000.
Might as well.
Spin again, Green.
Of the options, it was your best bet. You're about to get 70 grand back, so 70 curry.
10.
Look at
Oh,
you.
I'm speeding.
You are speeding.
Like, I won't
But
get
no
in
one's at
trouble
the
first time, right?
no one is the police officer.
Oh,
So
okay.
if one of us was the police officer,
So I
then
can go breaking the law.
mm-hmm. Get married.
Oh, I get to marry you now.
Aw.
Get
I'd marry you again.
Would you?
Yeah.
Even though I take revenge on you.
Yeah. No, I'd be like, annulment now.
Those purple frames are bitching though.
Spin to collect gift money from the other players.
Oh.
Maybe you're gonna collect some money from us.
Oh, that's it, that way.
Mhm. Everything's that
Collect your
button.
money from
You
all
collected
players.
18,000 from each of us. Man, we're apparently loaded.
Can I buy a number?
You can. And in fact, actually, that would be the square button, if I'm not mistaken, where is an X on that one. But yeah, if we think of this as X, circle, triangle, square, it's square X. It's all
Buy
just...
stuff.
It's functified.
Yes.
Okay, so
You
I have a
can
house.
buy the auto insurance for 10 grand. I'd say that's a good call. You don't have a house yet, so now you're going to pick your favorite number that you want to...
I usually do 7, so
Yeah, of course.
I'll do that.
That's one does, and then you're done. All right. Spin that wheel. That's a Technotronic
Green.
song.
Oh,
Spin that wheel.
I'm not as familiar with that one.
Yeah, I think it was on like one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles soundtrack or something like that.
Furniture.
I'm buying furniture.
Take $10,000.
That's
Oh,
when
wow.
you bought a lot of furniture back
That's
in
a
the,
lot of furniture
in the
back
90s,
then, in the 90s money?
Whoop.
depending on the
That's
quality of said
right. Throw
furniture.
that shit in the recycling. And you get the exact same couch.
Yeah,
And then they're pushing him onto it.
Your turn, White.
I was correct. I was thinking, isn't that from like a Turtles thing? It was. It was from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original motion picture soundtrack. Is Spin That Wheel by High Tech 3 featuring Yakit K, so the lead vocalist of Technotronic.
There you go.
That's why it wasn't actually Technotronic. It's just the vocalist from Technotronic.
Okay.
So it sounds like Technotronic, but it's not technically Technotronic.
That was a suggestive
Technically not
winky,
Technotronic.
That was a suggestive winky eyebrow.
I think the animation is the same for everybody though.
Spin again, White.
I think so too.
So you probably were also similarly suggestive, or I was also similarly suggestive. You will be similarly suggestive when I marry you here in a moment.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they're having to have a car accident.
Did they buy
Car
auto insurance?
accident. Pay $10,000.
Maybe not.
Nope, they didn't. They had to pay money. Oh, wrecking ball.
I came in like a wrecking ball. That looks a lot
That's a
more like a
mace.
mace, is gonna say.
Oh.
It's a macing ball.
Uh-huh.
Emaciate you. Well, get emaciated and, no.
Emaciated, masticated.
Blue lost the
So-
turn.
Not techno-cali. Ha ha ha. Rachel!
That's me. That's a me. Come on.
Eviscerated was the word that I was really looking for, though. So emaciated is more like you haven't eaten in a while.
Yes, exactly. Masticated is crushed.
That is.
It's payday, baby!
And it's revenge. Clock in. Spin that wheel.
Okay. Oh, I
Watch
stopped
me
it.
whip.
Watch me in it. Well, I'm definitely taking revenge on you, Kevin.
Yes, Kevin can eat it.
Your
Eat a
turn,
dick,
Mike.
Kevin.
That was Kevin. I was like trying to
You
spin
didn't
for
pay
Kevin.
attention though to like they always leave it on the number that you last spun on there.
That's a nice touch.
It's
That's the
like
little things.
details.
It is the little things.
Visit in-laws. Let me get this straight. My in-laws are outlaws?
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
Cannonball.
Oh yeah, well, you keep being skipped because of your stupid landings.
Oh, they're doing like a.
They're going to the casino.
$5,000.
Yeah, ultimately is a game of concentration.
Your turn, Blue.
There you get to go.
I do, and I mean, no matter what I spin, does not matter, because I'm gonna stop after one. I get a 10, and I go one space. He's a fat kid for life saying I really like the first person driving. It's fun.
Get mad.
You can turn those off should you choose to have a quicker game. But here comes the Winky. She can wink the same way.
Slightly suggestive winky. Yep.
There it is.
Boink.
And then the smile.
Even boiling.
And all the teeth.
Spin to collect.
It wasn't really a boiling, it was more of a poke.
Double! Let's triple. Let's triple. Let's triple. Let's triple. Let's
You
triple.
did.
Let's quadruple. Let's quadruple.
Collect your money from each.
Yes!
You got a lot
I got
of
some money now.
I'm broke. Good thing I'm married to you.
It's probably a good thing.
Two.
And then I go for a grand thing of 2. Happy honeymoon, though, apparently.
Oh shit.
At least it
Brown
was happy.
chicken, brown cow.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Our room is nice. I love the views on Niagara Falls. But I'm not so sure about the barrel.
I don't know. I think the barrel will probably save you in that situation.
Life's little game.
I don't know.
Double.
I double again!
How are you doing?
I don't know.
That's wild.
Magic!
Your turn, Green.
Wow. You went for it.
Yeah, no, I'm getting lucky for the spins to make up for all of the lost turns.
I suppose so.
I guess there's only just 2, but still, it felt like a lot. In this game, losing your turn twice in this game feels like a lot.
We get to buy a house.
You do get to buy a house.
Buy a house.
Casa.
Buy a house.
Oh, you can pick which one?
Click on buy this house, then buy it.
Because we went to school.
Oh, you get advantages. Otherwise, you only get to pick from like 3.
I don't. It's something along those lines. You pick whatever you want. That's nice of what's available. So the most expensive is your Victorian. It'll be worth the most later,
That's true. Okay. Do I
but
get
it's also
to
going to
choose
cost
that?
you more too.
How
So
much money do I have?
who knows? But you can pay it back.
How do I choose it?
But the same button that I think you do for everything else, probably. Maybe not. Try a different button. Try any other button. Or maybe. Well, that's working, so clearly that controller is. Maybe you don't have the money and you can't. Maybe you have to have the money now. So try to go back one and see.
It's not letting me go back.
Weird. And start button, maybe? That's it. That's all the time we have, folks. Yeah, don't buy a crappy home just because you. Yeah. Let me, if I may.
Glenn Pixie.
I'm gonna try all of the possible buttons, but it does seem like. Oh, buy this house.
Oh, well.
You have to pick and then buy this house. Yeah. So we were just. There you go.
Victorian men.
And then I have
Answer
to
was right there.
spin for how
And you're
much
spinning
it
for how much it only cost you. Well, 200,000, which
Spin
was
again, Green.
mid-price, and you still have 129 left over, so you're good.
And now I need to.
Yeah, just roll and do your thing. You didn't have to do that, but that was just seeing where we all are.
We need house
Buy
insurance.
If you want to do that, then it would probably be smart. There you go. You're fully covered.
Okay, so
Good job.
I got all of the things.
Now you're good. And now everything, for the most part, should just be like, yeah,
9.
the A button and all that.
Here we go.
Here we go. Got a couple of paydays.
I needed some money.
That World Series.
A World
Pay
Series.
$20,000.
Apparently, you had 20 grand.
I would never.
I don't know.
Grand
If you get to,
Mustang.
if you get to,
Oh,
I say he's gonna get knocked
is he
in the head.
supposed to be a mascot or something?
I have no idea.
It
It's
was
probably
like
just
Wayne
a,
Static, only he was very like colorful.
probably just an Uber fan that paints their skin.
4.
Oh, I see.
That was my thought, because I was thinking, like, is this someone who painted their skin, or are they just an alien from another planet? Like, which opens up the idea of this taking place in a universe where we've made contact with other planets.
Oh,
Farmhouse.
okay.
They like the farmhouse for some
Pay
reason.
$80,000.
They got lucky and paid bottom.
Buy stuff.
The only thing they could have done better is getting an inheritance.
Yeah. That's alright.
2.
There's only one, two. They're fired. They're just gonna start a new career.
You're fired.
That's right, Kevin.
Start a new career.
You suck.
That's right. Eat it. Eat a dick, Kevin.
Going from a doctor to
Of
a
course he
police
is,
officer, which
'cause
sounds
he
about right.
wants money.
Well, now you're gonna get that
Oh,
100,000.
come
Your
on
salary is
now.
$100,000. Your turn, Blue.
That's not even realistic.
No. Well, it is if you're a crooked cop.
I suppose. Well, I think they probably. Still. Not in 1995.
I mean, if you're crooked enough, skimming a little off the top,
I suppose.
shaking people down.
Man.
Taxes due.
Eat a
Pay
dick, Kevin.
$40,000.
Yeah, eat a dick.
That is the theme for this game.
That's what it does.
Nom nom. Oh
Yeah,
my.
that is kind of what it feels like the
Wow.
IRS does sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
The ers.
Your turn, Blue.
Ears. My turn.
You is up.
Let's spin that wheel.
The IRS thing made me think to check to see if our IRS thing has come in yet.
Oh. Probably not.
Because we're getting a refund this year.
Everyone got fired.
Yeah.
Hollywood movie
There's that
premiere.
too.
You are the superstar.
So you pay none.
Superstar.
So you don't have to pay the 5,000. Superstar.
Oh goodness.
It has not come through.
Okay.
Your turn,
My
White.
internet knows.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna matter too much.
3.
Baby girl.
Baby girl.
Baby girl, huh? I've got 3 kids. One
Confirmed.
is-
Aliens part of this world.
Yep.
Double.
Oh no.
Spin
I
again.
have to give this guy a bunch of stuff for procreating.
Collect your money from each player. Your
Aw,
turn, Blue.
you suck, Kevin. Your turn,
I'm gonna
Kevin.
take my turn.
6.
Uno, dos, tres. Stop shit.
Stop. Buy a house.
You're gonna get to buy a house.
Buy a house.
I think
what
I'm
you like.
buy a house. Whatever the most expensive one is.
When
I
you
like
buy
Tudors.
your house, then
Oh,
Tudor
that's the
home.
nom nom house.
It is the Om Nom Nom house. And, you know,
Spin again.
medium wage
You
price.
probably should get some insurance on that.
Because you're nice. We're going to resume, though, because we don't want to quit.
Buy stuff.
Buy stuff.
You don't have auto insurance either.
Yeah, I've
Or a
been,
lucky number.
I've been going around like a,
I guess it's stock.
yeah. 3 is the magic number, but it also doesn't seem to come up very often.
Mm-mm.
I'm still,
Six seems to come up quite a bit.
I'm still going to do 3.
Alright.
Because then I'll be saying, it's the magic number.
Get you your
4.
little De La reference of
Just
the day
every time.
every time.
I'm finishing a baby room despite not having a baby.
Furnished baby.
You're doing it for Kevin.
I don't know. I was thinking more for Pippa, but you know,
Well, yeah, we would have dogs.
we'd have a dog nursery.
She is the baby.
Gotta love her.
We have a rescue Frenchie that
Mostly blind.
she's mostly blind and she's a little special needs, but she's very sweet.
She is.
Your turn,
She
please.
has Glenn wrapped around her little paw.
Only a little. She is pretty though.
1.
Uno. I gotta jump over Kevin. Or no, that's you. I don't know where I am. Uh-oh. I'm
You're in the
going to
1970s. That's where you are. House something. I think something maybe was good.
House flooded.
Oh no.
Good thing you're insured.
Good thing you're insured. If you weren't insured, you would have been paying $40,000.
I'm going down with the ship.
And I'm pretty sure the insurance costs less than that.
Yeah.
And it was only one time.
See, in this game,
Return
the
light.
insurance isn't so crappy.
I'm just saying they actually pay for it.
It's like the Warner Brothers cartoon where Daffy Duck is selling insurance and you gotta like, and I think it's to Porky Pig he's selling insurance, and he's like the stipulations are it's like getting a black eye in a herd of zebras on the 4th of July, and then it happens at the end of the cartoon, so they have to pay.
Your turn, Blue.
Brilliant. All right, here we go.
3.
That's the magic number.
Collect $10,000.
You get to flash your
My De La
your
Soul
fancy De La
tattoo.
Soul tattoo.
Every time.
Mark Thorne.
Mark
Screaming
Thorne.
Ink.
Screaming Ink. Yeah, he killed it.
Payday.
Shout out to Mark
You know it.
and Brad.
That snake bites.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Revenge.
Revenge.
I can't even joke on that. Kevin's got $500,000.
Thank you.
$90,000.
Like, we're gonna have some DV action live.
And yeah, Fat Kid for Life says I just visited them the other day to say hi at the tattoo parlor.
Very nice.
There you go.
Glenn needs to go, and he's gonna have Mark work on his other,
The other one,
tattoo.
dismemberment
finish
plan,
off his,
like one,
his
yep.
dismemberment plan one.
Yep.
Choose left or right.
Oh.
They're gonna have their car stolen, or a tree's gonna
No,
fall
it's
on their
me.
house. Well, either way, you were insured, so it's
Well, I'm
not
gonna
going to
go
hurt you
this
either way.
It's like
Good thing
shitty
you're
or
insured.
Super shitty.
Tree falls on house. Good thing you're insured.
Oh, bam.
Good thing you're insured.
What a
Who is
asshole
it?
tree. What a jerk.
Kind of knocked. He knocked politely, just a little hard.
Was that polite?
I mean, it was to the tree.
You spotted 3. Collect $10,000.
I was talking about how three. Oh, is he's sitting like a gargoyle.
Yeah, I have a little
Camera that's
pet
showing
cam
what's
that
happening.
shows what my dogs are doing because Pippa has decided that eating a wall is a super fun thing. So I'm just kind of making sure
Good
that
thing
she
you're
doesn't
insured.
continue to eat the wall.
No, you cannot rent out the basement to the local scuba club.
The pet cam.
Oh, sick. Okay, here we go. Just making sure that the more of the chat screen was showing right there. So
Oh,
on the stream. Now we are rolling, not rolling, but we're spinning.
7.
Rachel's getting money and she can't really show a tattoo for that number. I keep showing my tattoo for the
Oh,
seven,
'cause
the
I got-
3,
it
but
was
it
a
was a
7.
7, so you don't.
Oh.
I don't think you have a equivalent tattoo to show
Left or
folks
right?
whenever it happens. Sock. Oh well, that is clearly.
other than my 7th tattoo was your Pac-Man tattoo was your first one. It was my 7th.
So I can flash for yours too.
Oh.
So I can either trade a salary card with any player, or stock market zooms and collect one stock.
But-
That is clearly the way to go.
I was gonna say, but you could screw Kevin. and
I
take
could
away
screw
his
Kevin
100K,
over.
But you're getting 90K already, so
The stocks are
Yeah, I'm not mad
it's
at
not
that.
that much.
So now I can pick a second one.
Yeah.
Number 5 is alive.
Johnny Five.
Mhm.
This is where we prove that we are ye old couple.
Do the hustle.
It is
Four.
hustle reminiscent, hustle adjacent.
I think it's it is hustle adjacent. I feel like they made it close enough to be recognizable without being legally actionable.
I just
Vote.
hate it after
See, there you go. Johnny 5 is alive. That's the first thing I thought of. So Harley's on the same page over here.
Life's little game.
Life,
Been to
little
win
games.
Such a good show. Oh, am I doing this?
I think that's you, right?
Yeah.
Weren't you going?
Yep.
Skunk money.
You're getting skunk money. So this
Find the
game,
money.
find the money, but not the skunk.
He will.
So
How
you can
many
be
do I
done.
choose?
So you pick as many as you want, you walk away with the 40,000, you walk away with the 90,000, or you keep pushing your luck. You doubled your winnings. I think you want to get out of it. Yeah, get out. Skunks in those 2 spots.
Your turn, White.
That worked out, right?
Yeah, it worked very well. You did very good.
Your laser lips. Your
Mama was a snowblower. Hey, it's Tistin. What's up, Tistin?
Collect $10,000.
Hello, Tistin.
Now that would be Tistin. It has been way too long for sure. And
Tistin is your friend.
Tistin doing the Captain S thing.
Yeah.
Brett read your script. I sent his thoughts. It may come across as a little bit harsh, but I think ultimately he is trying to be as helpful as he possibly can in giving what would be genuine feedback, what you would call, and it is my turn here. There's a term that they have for that, and it is, I said it earlier, and now it is slipping my mind. Yeah, just be prepared that it's not like necessarily, like he was, it may come across as harsh, but I don't believe that is, I think he's trying to be genuinely helpful with his feedback as someone who has a background in acting and has a background like just in writing and everything. And it's workshopping, but there is the term peer review. It's basically the equivalent of peer review, where good peer review is going to genuinely look at what it is that you've done, and they're going to give you feedback that is actionable, that you can actually work with, and I think he's done a good job. See, I had a feeling. He says, oh no, I totally get it. Like, because Brett gave me the go ahead, like he basically was saying that if I thought that I should soften the language that I could, I softened none of it. I sent it exactly as he said it, because I figured, no, it's like, I feel like you want that feedback. So just bear that in mind. And I think just know that he took the time to read it, and he took the time to really absorb it and give
It real thought.
Give it genuine thought. He took the time
to do it, which is nice.
Oh, good.
Nice to meet you, though, Tistin, because you made Glenn's streams really fun for him.
For January this last year,
He told me all about you, and I was like, oh, he seems so nice.
Absolutely. I'm reading it right now. It's not harsh at all, dude. Good. Glad to hear.
It's conveying as intended, which is
That's
always good.
Oh my gosh, it's revenge.
Oh, no. Oh. Did
He just for
choose
me.
you?
Well, at least he didn't keep getting you.
Yeah.
So Safecracker, should you end up actually playing, open up to 4 safes. Keep the last amount you reveal. So that's how it works with the
That
safes.
particular one.
Yep. Yeah, and hearing what Brett's saying and confirm what I thought about the first episode after writing, that's good. I'm very, very glad to hear it.
Glenn thinks you're very, very smart and very talented, and he was telling me all about your writing and stuff, and he was very impressed.
I saw the potential.
We
We
actually
gotta hear
had a decent conversation about it.
Baby boy. I would say that with our old dog. Like I said,
We had a
baby
puggle.
boy. We had a puggle, and she got all excited and reacted, and that's where we decided she was developing. And I said it the same way as in this game. It's me. Double again!
You are like nailing those down, bro.
Yeah, just going by feel, where I feel like it should go. No, I'm glad to hear that. I'm genuinely, like, I had the impression that you would take it well, and so I'm glad that was glad I had it on the right radar. Maybe thinking of trying to do it over again. It might be good. Might be good to do that. Just rethink it, because I think he's right. Like, if you've written characters that mirror the original too much, then you're kind of stuck within that role, and you do take the. I thought he made some good points in that regard, where you do take the possibility of rewriting the first one a little too much. For sure. But there you go. Kevin's up. Fucking Kevin.
Eat a dick, Kevin.
Eat a dick, Kevin. He's gonna trade a salary card with one of us now, though. I totally get what. You know what's funny about that? Trading the salary card with any player means one of us is getting a payday.
Your salary is $100,000.
Ha ha ha.
Oh, he was able to keep his own.
Oh, well, that's some bullshit.
It's the option of taking someone else's, but because he liked his enough, he was able to stick with it. It's not forcing you to have to take someone else's. You can
That's
choose.
what life would do to you, though.
That is what it would.
That's not even real.
Yeah, I totally get what he's saying though, and I'm thinking about rewriting a few of the characters. No, that's. I'm very glad that was my instinct. I'm like, no, Tiston can handle it. Like, I'm glad that you see the feedback within that. I'll make sure to convey that to him. I think he'll appreciate it.
He's a super nice guy.
He's great. Brett's wonderful. All of the PBC folks are.
Any player.
They really are.
Well, is that you or me? You're going, right? No, it's me.
I think it's you.
I am taking Kevin's money.
Your salary is
Oh, you did it, huh?
I sure
Your
did.
turn, Green.
Oh, he's gonna come get you.
He will. If he gets the opportunity. In the meantime,
9.
9.
when you can, tell him thanks and let him know that I'm still working things out. And the reason I haven't started proper recording yet is that because I wanted to confirm whether I wanted to go exactly with the script. Absolutely.
Choose left
Like,
or right.
better to know. Oh, what do they got? They can pay $15,000 or pay $15,000.
That's me.
Oh, it's you. Can pay
Well, I'm not
$15,000.
hosting
But one of
a
them's to the police charity ball,
because that
especially
gives
because
Kevin
Kevin
money.
gets the money probably.
Eat a dick, Kevin.
Eat a dick, Kevin.
Invest in Broadway play.
In fact, you're the
You
actor,
are the superstar.
so you didn't have to pay it.
Oh,
You didn't
hey.
have to pay it
I
anyway.
forgot what I was doing.
See?
Oh, I forgot what my career is.
Yeah, I tell you what, this is all really helpful advice. I'm really happy you took the time to look. That's cool.
You spun a 5.
Oh, you get
Let's
more
see. I'll show
money.
this.
Yeah, but you change
Show the other tattoo.
$10,000.
the other tattoo.
Yeah, you're 7th. My
That was
first.
a 5.
Well, then never mind.
It
You
had
didn't
nothing
see
to
it.
do with anything. You're just trying to confuse our viewers now.
Yeah, well, no, it's one of my numbers though. It's 5. Johnny 5 is alive,
There you
$25,000.
go.
but my brain is not.
Tropical vacation. Pay $25,000.
Yeah, I take it all the hard and super duper appreciate it. Yeah, no, for sure. Because definitely a thing where he didn't even have to read it, but he did, and it's pretty cool. Made with science. She blinded me with science 3.
Collect $10,000.
That's so she blinded me with science, Thomas told me. Without being
There's
legally
so
actionable.
much music in this that is just adjacent enough that it's not legally actionable.
Yeah, I think that's the whole point though. Oh yeah. Coming back up. See, now I'm all made up. Now you can take pictures of me.
But you had to be camera ready.
That's fair.
I get it.
Your turn, Green.
It's like, don't Memorex me in my worst state. 8.
Science!
Oh, we are in the 80s. That's why the music's changed, huh?
Sure do. Every decade.
Give to Art Institute. Pay $25,000.
What did I do?
You paid to the Art Institute.
Hey,
Oh,
honey,
do you get that money?
I think I see our
Maybe.
Because you're the artist?
I am the artist.
I don't know if you
Your
get
turn,
it.
White.
Maybe not.
No.
10.
10.
You are the police officer.
Now they're coming into the 80s now.
Oh, they're going to get blind in a second. Oh, that's Aha.
Yeah, I think you're probably right about that.
That's like,
There's some other like keyboardy songs.
there's also a Maniac.
Oh, I think you're even closer with the Maniac part.
It's kind of both. It's got a bit of both. Bit of both.
Smack!
Ooh.
Yeah, Tiston agrees that it's totally Maniac.
Five.
And she's dancing like she's never danced before. Funny enough, Michael Sembello played in Stevie Wonder's band. The guy that did Maniac was
Right.
was a dude in I believe guitar for Stevie Wonder.
$80,000.
I don't know.
See, it's got the drums. My mom has it on 45 LOL.
Nice.
See, but you, despite being young, you
still
get
new.
you get the idea of something being on 45. That's the correct term.
6.
That's how we would say. I got that on 45.
That's right. You play 45 on 33.
Yes. And they call that vaporwave now.
Cabin on lake. Pay $90,000.
What the heck was that for?
Something expensive.
Oh,
buying a cabin on the lake.
I had to buy insurance on this crap.
Mm-hmm.
Just jump. There you go.
It worked. You told her to do it, and she did it.
Go ahead and jump.
Would you jump off of a bridge if Rachel told you to? Apparently the answer is yes.
Well, she did.
Yeah, I did that once with a full-size single, and I wondered why it sounded so vaporwavy.
Right? It's kind of fun. Glenn loves to do that with the song Hair.
I think that Hair by the Cowsills is a much more enjoyable song for my personal benefit if you take that 45 and play it on 33. I enjoy it at the slower tempo, and I have for years before Vaporwave.
One that's fun to do that with is Jolene by Dolly Parton, playing it on 45 on 33.
Yeah, it
sounds really good, actually.
Sounds like a guy, though.
It sounds like a dude singing, but it's interesting. I think that was a big thing on
It was.
the internet for a while.
It was.
though.
7.
I don't know much about the internet. Oh, you got my number.
Well, it is a place. Yeah. See, now you're showing it for her.
It's your Pac-Man.
St. Pepsi was mine. St. Pepsi is incredible.
Oh, yeah, we listen to a lot of St.
I
Pepsi.
bought his discography at one
Buy a
point.
sports car or give to the
Art Institute.
I don't need no stinking sports car.
Oh, it's
Who
me.
is this? It's you.
It's me.
You don't need a stinking sports car.
Yeah,
You would
saying
never.
until I realized, yeah, I did, until I realized it was supposed to be on 45, and yeah, soft spot for Vaporwave. I listened to a lot of it as a kid from 2012 to 2016. St. Pepsi was my main, yeah. St. Pepsi's one of my favorites as well.
So good.
And two of the most expensive records that I've ever bought were Vaporwave albums. I bought Macintosh Plus's Floral Shop on vinyl, but by far and away, the most expensive vinyl I've ever bought was of Chuck Person Echo Jams. And I bought that with part of my Cards Against Humanity, Everybody Loves Chowder money. Some of that went to buying Chuck Person on vinyl. Yeah, recently we put some of his music in our school's monthly show and people loved it. Yeah, they would.
Nice.
No.
That's super cool.
There's so much of the St. Pepsi stuff that's just really super fun and upbeat.
We got really into Vaporwave when we were selling our last house and buying this house. And
Yes.
We
Oh,
listened, or
actually,
not Vaporwave,
Chill Hop.
It was Chill Hop, sorry.
Chill Hop, yeah.
We did some Vaporwave
Some
too,
Vaporwave
but
as well, yeah.
Chill Hop was really our jam when we were doing that because it was just like easy to listen to but also motivational.
And you don't have the, well, like, especially with the Chill Hop stuff, you tend to not have lyrics, and so
Less distraction.
the words are not distracting in those. It works out. Kind of themed the episode about it. Cool, very nice for the school's monthly show.
That's
nice.
super cool.
My sports car.
Who's our mashup
That's
guy?
so
though?
cool.
Mashup guy, Macho Man.
You're talking about DJ Cumberbund.
DJ Cumberbund. I love DJ Cumberbund. Wasn't it DJ Cumberbund that did the one that I found the other day, the Queensryche?
No, that was Bill McClintock, who is
Bill
also
McClintock,
incredible.
thank you.
I say the my personal three kings of mashup right now are DJ Cumberbund, Bill McClintock, and Neil Cicierega. I will always have a soft spot for Neil. And his are very comedic normally. Very funny choices. Your next one's going to be a rock theme, Tony Hawk Pro Skater-esque. Very nice.
Oh, cool.
We went to a Rocky-oke thing last night where it's a band playing rock songs, like emo songs.
It was emo night.
It was an emo night, but like,
Nice little game.
yeah, it's me.
Cannonball.
And one of the songs was that was performed was a song from the Tony Hawk Pro Skater soundtrack. Fire 8 times and keep the amounts to match. Okay. I will
Well,
take
look
that.
at that.
20 and then 5.
$50.
Well, it's $100,000.
I got hosed on all the other ones.
Well, you got the big one. That's okay.
Weezer was one of them that they did. It was Goldfinger was the one that they did do. Goldfinger was the one that they did do at the rock show last night, like where it was again at
Emo
the
Bandioke.
Emo Bandioke. And
Band was
Weezer
super
is
good.
one that they did as well.
The band was really, really good.
Oh yeah, it's our friend Preston.
Preston was the guitar player.
Yeah.
So we went because he invited us out,
Yeah, it's great.
which was nice.
Great fun.
He's a good dude.
All right. Is it you?
Choose to trade salaries with any other player.
You should take it from Kevin.
I'll take it from Kevin.
See, we're teaming up on Kevin, and I think Kevin deserves it.
Yeah.
Kevin can eat a dick
He can eat a dick.
with his
He can
almost
eat
$1 million.
bag of dicks.
Yeah, well, but, you know,
You know, Dick's Hamburgers.
Exactly.
We have Dick's Hamburgers here.
It's okay. It's true. That is actually
It's a place that
it's a
Mix-a-Lot
staple.
raps about.
Dick's is
Dick's
the place where the
poor
hang out.
summer school. Hey,
I always thought it was poor hangout. I think it's cool hangout.
Is it the cool? I always thought it was the poor because like the burgers are really cheap.
It might be like, well, it would be either one of them would work. We're gonna see what the source
Summer
says.
school paid $5,000 per child. I have no children. No, he has children. Oh, good. It was just Kevin
That's
getting
me.
screwed again.
Good. Good. You killed me. Good.
Is that dumb Zelda?
It is
game?
from that terrible Zelda game.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I'm like, I remember this from something.
You do.
Win Nobel Prize.
Oh, we're maniacs again.
Yes, we are.
$100,000.
At least they have options.
That's not fair. You always win, Poindexter.
Eat a dick, Poindexter.
We're telling everything to eat a dick.
I mean, it's just the theme of the game today.
Yeah, Dick's is the place where the cool hang out.
Oh.
The swats like to play in the rich flock cloud. I always thought it was poor. So
I did too.
you probably got it from me, like, and I was wrong.
That's okay. Mix will forgive us.
Will he?
I think.
I hope so.
He's pretty chill.
I like Mix a lot.
Heyday.
Back in the days of Twitter, when it was still Twitter, I had a couple interactions with him. He was
I also bought Glenn a cameo.
you
from
did
Sir
buy a
Mix-a-Lot.
cameo for
He
and so.
did really good with it too. It was a super long one.
Mhm.
To listen to
He
the
checked out
music.
the version that I did of. See, I even had more money too. You could have gone after me. It would have been perfectly acceptable. But yeah, we're ganging up on Kevin. No, you and I had covered Buck on My Horse
8.
by Next a lot, and he actually took the time to watch it, and he enjoyed it, and said so in a video.
Glenn's bought me many cool cameos.
I have.
The ones you bought the most of though is John
John Cassier, the voice of the Crypt Keeper.
I'm obsessed with the Crypt Keeper from Tales from the Crypt. I always have been since I was little. And I love John Cassier. He does phenomenal cameos.
He
These are
does.
so well done.
Yeah.
Glenn's bought me so many that the last one he got me, he was like, "You need to come to one of the cons so I can meet you in person."
Absolutely.
He's so nice.
Very, very nice. I think he's got to be British though too, because the fact that he talked about the fact that you were in hospital, rather than being in the hospital.
Yes,
It was in hospital, which is very much, I think, a British term.
You've spun a 5.
Johnny Five alive.
Collect $10,000.
Hey, Laser Lips, your mama
Your
was
mama
a
was a
snowblower.
snowblower.
We're in the 90s now.
Don't cry, little girl. Smile your tears away and dozens of other hits all on this big 3 record sets. Call now. Operators are standing by.
Tiston asking, is it just me or is this early CG just really, really charming? It's pretty charming. I imagine that for some folks it's a little uncanny valley. But, yeah,
It was kind of a big deal back then. Like when this was new, we were like, "Wow, this." Is
I mean, you're playing off of a CD, like off of a disc.
Revenge.
Revenge! Rachel has more money.
Oh, who cares? That Kevin is a dick.
But I haven't had a good response from you yet.
Oh,
Oh no, I took it from you!
$1,000.
oh no! Oh no! What a jerk!
Had to do
I
it
know
at least.
it now.
Had to do it at least once.
I know.
For old time's
I
sake.
don't care.
Nor like I'm clearly like you can take some of my money at this point. We're sharing money anyway,
I'll take
right?
all your money.
Visit War Memorial. They called it the Moonshine War.
The moonshine.
The Hatfields and McCoys.
Oh goodness.
Life's little games. Spin to win, spin to play.
Oh, it's me.
Get
I think it might be.
What did I do? Double?
You're gonna reveal the letters L-I-F-E in 6 quick clicks. You got the I, got the L, got the F, you need the E, you need the E, you need the E, you got the E. 50,000. Good
That's
job.
something. Since my husband stole all my money. I'm so sad.
Yeah, oh yeah, uncanny for sure, but it's gnarly to see. It's definitely, it is of the era. But again, before then, this was still pretty crazy cool to see because
Good thing you're insured.
good thing you're
I'll
insured.
never play Twister again.
Because this comes after the Sega Genesis and the Super
Your
Nintendo.
turn, Blue.
Your turn, Blue.
First PlayStation and also available on PC. It's not cutting edge stuff, but at the same point, like you're hearing actual music that sounds like a band rather
This
than
sounds like
digitized.
too new.
Oh yeah, it does. But that were they
Como
90s?
allez-vous?
Take
Okay.
Yeah, they were 90s. Maybe late 80s, early 90s. I can't remember for sure.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm curious.
The Urs again. Urs. Sign that check.
I think you may be right with the idea of too new, though. It does kind of sound like that.
Yeah, it's like,
Your turn, Green.
it's not Ponderous, but it's the other one.
Ponderous was in 1991.
Yeah, I think.
Good job.
I
think
had
they-
the cassette single.
See, there
I
you
think
go.
we still have it.
Yeah, we do. Oh yeah, you'll never guess what I snagged for the Genesis recently. NHL 96 and 97 for $5. Yeah, that's very reasonable.
$5. That's awesome.
And I loved the NHL series so much. It was actually the ones that I played the most.
I
Like,
played with Sean Fartman.
we called him Fartman, but his first name is Sean. And he would kick my ass 6 ways from Sunday every time. He played as the St. Louis Blues, and he would annihilate me every time. Oh, you took it from me
I
back.
did.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn,
You
Mike.
were a jerk.
It's true. Turnabout is fair play, too. And the one time that I beat Sean, a.k.a. Fartman,
4.
I played as the St. Louis Blues, and I beat him with his team.
So they became your team.
They became my
Because of the
team
computer game.
because
Not
of a
because
Sega
of
Genesis game.
sports.
But then I got to the point where I knew the names of most of the players because I played a full season of NHL 95. But in 95, they also removed the fighting. 94 has fighting, 95 does not. I was none the wiser. I still enjoyed it. Yeah, Genesis rendition of Get Ready is so catchy for some reason. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Produced rock video.
Oh, wow.
$100,000.
Wow.
I'm not the superstar, I'm the artist.
You produced a rock video.
Yeah, with a gigantic... Oh, there's rocks.
Oh,
There's rocks with 3D glasses. And...
They're just trying to be the doctor.
Your
Yes.
turn, Green.
Ba-doom.
Rock! See, Tiston knows.
5.
5.
Collect $10,000.
I collected some mud. Uh-oh.
What'd you do?
Revenge!
Payday.
It's you that got it.
Me?
Mhm.
Oh, I wonder who I should take revenge on. Ooh. You're not a ghost, you're a genie. You're a djinn.
See, but then...
Revenge.
I'll do it to Kevin.
That's
This
fair.
time.
See, you're doing.
Buddy.
There was a whole study on that where there was an opportunity, and I'm trying to remember. The idea was that you could choose to
Collect $10,000.
work together with, like you're playing a 2-player game basically, and the idea is you can take money from the person or leave it alone or whatever, and like. This was a thing that's programmed like an AI thing. Like, if the person does something wrong against me, then I retaliate. And you could... The logic was essentially where... Which one would maximize the amount of earnings?
Mhm.
And there would be ones where, like, if this person has wronged me even once, then you always take money from them forever from then on.
Wow.
Or there's other ones where, like, if you wrong me once... I will go back to like cooperating with you until you do me wrong, and then I will
Your turn,
like it's like a logic, and most of the ones that did well would choose to have a mix of the two, or to choose to cooperate more often than being greedy.
The wrong thing.
Mhm.
I don't know if that's what it's saying. It sounds like it.
Sounds like it.
I don't know what this is adjacent to.
I like bucks and I cannot lie.
Yeah,
Other brothers
I can
can't
do that.
deny.
Everybody wasting around thing in your face, you get sprung.
They said, "Oh God, now I hear it." Now we're in the 2000s.
Okay, so what are we adjacent to now?
I'll see if it hits me in a moment.
Enya.
This would be like Fatboy Slim era and everything too. So,
Pay $65,000.
but I think your Enya thing's not too far off. But that she's more 90s.
Comes with his own horse.
Your turn, Green.
Let's spin the crap out of it.
6.
It's generic like house, you know, or like slowed down. It's not really house. House is more upbeat, but you know. You may not be wrong with that. Oh, Glenn, here's a cool idea for a stream. You ever play Vib Ribbon? I've not played Vib Ribbon, but I am familiar with it. Like I can see the art design in my head, but I've not actually played the game itself. See, you're doing the thing, like the cooperate or take money from. You are doing what one of the most successful algorithms would do. It's like you do me wrong, I'm coming back at you, but
Come at me, bro.
But then, from then on, I will continue to cooperate because I will get a little bit of money each time.
Now he's in the... Oh, what's this?
Oh, by far. So, it practically... It's Missy
Now,
Elliott.
here's a job that's good for the environment, too.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
$70,000.
Yeah, you tell the guy get a shot. It has a custom song mode where you can put in a disc and play whatever track and generates a level on the fly. Yeah, no, I would enjoy that with Vib Ribbon.
What system? Or is it a computer Steam game?
Yeah, I can't remember which system Vib Ribbon is for, but I am definitely familiar with it in context. Like you would love the art design. That's very fun.
That's where it usually gets me. Is I'll see something that like looks like cool art design. And I'm like, ooh, you should get that, and then I'll watch you play it.
See, there you go. PS1, which is why you brought it up. There you go. Yeah, look at that. It's like it looks like a little like stick figure, like line drawn style thing. Yeah. 1999 PlayStation rhythm game.
That's cool. I think you're supposed to spin.
I am probably supposed to spin. The other thing is it sounds like Planet Rock by Africa Bambaataa and the Zulu Nation.
Your turn, Green.
But it would be like a song that's sampling it. And almost definitely Missy Elliott.
10. Pay $5,000.
Oh, eat a dick, Kevin. Take my money.
You're retiring.
About time. Am I dead yet?
Retirement party.
Let's party.
Collect your money from each player.
45,000 each time.
Or millionaire estate.
I think I could do it.
I think you can do Millionaire Estates too. I don't recall the advantages or disadvantages of it within this game,
10.
I don't remember either.
but it seems like that
You
there's
are
a
the police officer.
Speeder McGee, speed to your death.
Eat a dick, Kevin.
Eat a dick, Kevin.
You're a grandparent.
I'm too young to be a grandparent.
Are you?
Safecracker.
Is that I won't make that joke.
No.
Your
Eat a
turn,
dick,
Blue.
Kevin. All
Eat
right.
a dick, Kevin. I'll make that joke.
6.
I had a good cracker joke in the
Yes,
barrel.
yes,
bro.
you did. A Cracker Barrel.
Oh, you are so funny.
Pension.
I hope the pension covers my weasel insurance.
Weasel insurance.
Pension.
That's it.
Spin.
That's interesting.
Double.
Oh,
Heck
you
yes!
are like hitting the doubles this whole game. Double and
That's a whole
triples.
lot of money.
180,000 plus double. Yeah. 336. Yep.
Millionaire's
Oh, here's your thing: is that there is the risk versus reward. You might lose money.
Pay $25,000.
You're paying 25, but hey, if you gotta pay, you had to pay
That
the
was minus.
smallest amount.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
10.
I think you're gonna have to do that every turn that this is still going.
You
Oh,
are the police officer.
I took a big old risk.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna hurt you too much.
Probably not. You guys are right there.
Retirement party, getting money from us.
Collect your money from each player.
They're gonna do Countryside
Your
Acres, I
turn,
think,
Blue.
which is silly because we're right here.
The computer
4.
feels sorry for us. It's
Maybe.
like, oh, I gotta go eat dicks now.
Retirement party.
Yeah, imagine getting 45 grand from somebody after retirement. That's for sure. That's more like an inheritance.
Right?
Or millionaire estate. You are in third.
Kevin got third! I don't even care. I don't even care who won.
Her.
All right. I've not been paying enough attention to that.
I don't know either. I've honestly just.
Let's
been
find out. Rage with second place.
second place.
1,600,000.
But see, my character is still like married to your character, so I still.
So we win. We win.
Congratulations, Blue.
See,
You have won the game of life.
wow, you did really good.
Yeah.
Look at that. I had like 1,600,000 something, or 2 million.
Although I can't explain how I have a child and you don't.
That's just weirdness.
Alternate parallel
Alternate
universe
reality. I
stuff.
was
Yeah.
about to say that. I was like,
Night
it's
on
an
the
alternate
town.
reality.
We retired
We're in the
and we are dead
multiverse.
now.
Oh,
That right there is symbolic of death.
sweet death.
The sweet release of death.
Sweet release of death.
Yeah. So I don't know about you, but that's Civic Type R money. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. And that was the game of life. And now life has ended. See, but you can actually turn off the cartoon should you choose to. You can turn off the travel movies should you choose to.
Turn off the music if you want to.
You could.
Music's kind of fun sometimes.
Yeah, I like the. I do like the music.
Credits.
So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think you've already won the game of life, considering how much cool stuff I hear you about. Yeah, there's some cool stuff on the way too.
We've been very lucky.
Very, very fortunate. I'm going to be. One of the things that I am planning on working on is going to be involving the Spokane music scene and archiving bits of it. So that should be of interest. There's
Glenn
apparently
only works 60 hours a week and then is also
jobs.
in a Queen tribute band.
That's in the process.
That's going to take some investment of time. Glenn doesn't sleep. Like, he pretty much, like, when his head does finally hit the pillow, he is, like, out.
Absolutely.
Tim Burpee.
Absolutely. Exactly. You got to pick John Puffer. What was John Puffer puffing on?
I mean, Puff Puff you.
Yeah, we are
Steve
in the.
Martin was in this.
Oh, see, there he's got the white hair and everything.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. Roger Carpenter. So that
See,
they
we're
got.
doing like they do on
Whose line is it anyway?
Anyway?
Yeah, Mr. Carpenter was there in case they had any carpentry needs.
Okay, that was his role. Huh?
Yeah, it was his role.
I can imagine that there was need for carpentry with this game.
I would imagine so. Did you see all of the houses?
That's true.
You have all of those houses that you have to build.
That's true.
They would need a carpenter.
Maybe he's a digital carpenter.
That was my thought, is he's a digital carpenter. Like in that band, the Carpenters. They're also pretty handy with wood. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna.
it should be pretty cool for Glenn, especially. He actually went to 4,000 Holes, which is a really cool local record shop.
store, yeah.
And he we started it the other day, but then he went back to finish it because he was looking through local CDs and it was not organized alphabetically, so he alphabetized their entire collection that they had on the sales floor. But the dude has a ton of stuff in the back, so Glenn's thinking about donating time here and there to help him out with it. And get it all organized.
Ultimately, this all springs from a mystery song from the internet that they've been trying to track down who it is for the last 3 years. It is thought to be a Spokane band from about 2006. And I was made aware of this a few days ago. I did not recognize it, but I've reached out to a bunch of music friends asking if they know it. Most have said that they do not know it, but they like it. And there are some leads now. There are some possibilities. So yeah, there you go. Another internet musical mystery. Maybe we can pull another Subways of your mind. I think I'm very close to cracking the case. No pun intended. I will shut this part of it off here.
You could send it to Tistin, though.
I could
So
actually.
Tistin could listen.
Here's
You
the
could
funny
play
thing
it
about
now.
it. We could play it now, probably, based on the fact that what are they going to do? Copyright strike me? That would solve the mystery.
That's right.
They
It's
literally,
not-
they
that's
don't
a
know who
risk
it's by.
worth reward. I
Right?
mean, I'm just saying.
So we'll play it. This is a song. This is a song that literally on YouTube it says mix. Please help me identify this band's song. 2000s alt rock. And they've narrowed this down where they believe that it is, some of my sources have said, probably like from the Whitworth area.
It could be an artist. It could be a band. Who knows?
heard this before.
Hey. See, Harley might know it too. Harley's local, so Harley might know.
Exactly.
Dude, just if you can figure this out, there's a $200 reward if you do figure it out.
That's my understanding, is they're willing to pay $200 to the person that solves it. I think it's similar to other songs.
Marinate on it and spend some time with it. You figure it out. It's so awesome.
Yeah, that's what I've heard from people. It's a good song. Like, people are enjoying it. That's what it looks like, by the way, with the image that was sent has got this whole thing.
Bunch of emojis. Look at that one guy. He's shocked.
He's so shocked. The one's angry.
Yep, mirroring.
Thanks. He's saying best of luck to your search, by the way. If you do end up getting that 200, you better spend it wisely.
Yeah.
My thought is that I might invest it into local CDs, because I'm going through all of the local CDs, like at 4,000 Holes and other ones, and I am just trying to catalog as much of Spokane's music history as I can. So there's, yeah, see, there you go. Definition of wisely is a lot of Game Boy games. There you go. But now that I hear it, I hear what Carly Fairbanks is saying. This is not the guy that I thought it was. But I think it's similar.
I think it could be someone that ran in circles with
Similar
that
circles,
guy.
yeah. I think Lucas may have been right about that. Yeah, totally. There you go. Or if you win the 200, spend it unwisely. That's always an option.
That's likely. Spend it all on coffee.
There we go. We got the chat now, kind of. We're trying to get the chat on the screen. I have such a mess back there. I have things going on. Wholeheartedly agree.
Grey's Anatomy used to do that too, where they would take independent artists and put them into the show.
Absolutely.
Probably because it was cheaper.
This is more organized than some of the backgrounds you've had.
You are not wrong, Harley.
There you go. There you go. That is the
used
song.
to see your other teeny tiny space with lots and lots of stuff.
Yeah. And then this one, it says unknown song, we tie ourselves to lies. It's the same song. So yeah, no, it's a great song. And yesterday was the 1 year anniversary of it getting reposted. But that search has been going on for 3 years. They've really been trying to crack the code, but they hit a wall. And 4 days ago, they reached out to me, and I've been just relentlessly going after it. I believe we are going to find it, because ultimately I may not know who it is, but I ran in the local music scene enough that I recognize names, some names anyway, and I've reached out to people who are more likely to know who it is, and I've gotten some leads, so we'll see, as well as some local CDs.
Yeah, we've had some strange discoveries through this already.
Yeah, for sure. This one's not too bad. The Paper Genius, The Dead Sea. Yep. Got songs on there like Makeshift Hammer, 6-String Boogie.
Yeah, some of them Some were winners, most are
This is unopened.
questionable.
I'm very curious about this one. This is Oliver, Quiet Life. It's going to be a winner potentially there.
Maybe.
Yeah, we will see
He's
about
got his
it.
little viewfinder.
He does have like a little ViewMaster thing. But I will say one of my favorites is this one,
This was
Cigarette
wild.
Girl by Dave Becker right there. And it's showing backward on the camera, unfortunately. I think I might be able to at least temporarily shift that real quick here. Go into the HD web camera and go into the settings. And I can change it to where it flips.
Yeah, the Viewmaster one is cute. I like that one.
Yeah, the ViewMaster one.
It's weird because the Cigarette Girl one is a little like off-putting as far as the cover goes, but then when you open up the CD,
It's
he has
literally
a Christmas letter
a
in
Christmas
there.
letter to his friends and family.
Yeah, and
If
so
you
and
read
he,
part of it here.
He basically describes why he put each song on the CD.
There we go.
And it says, "Hello and happy holidays to everyone. I've finally gotten on a roll. This is 2 years in a row for the Christmas CD. Last year and the one I did back in 97 were just yours truly and an acoustic-y guitar combination that tends to lead to rather maudlin reflections on life, love, and the state of the world." This is what I love. "Cheery holiday topics of the past have included divorce, AIDS, and the onset of age and alcohol. Although not happy all the way through, I think you will find this year's entry a little less grim." And
this
it
is
goes on, but it's
wrote
really cute.
in Sharpie.
And this was from Dave in December of 2002.
Yep, which it says 2002 with the little happy smiley face on the CD
But
itself.
this CD
It's
is
really
fantastic.
decent.
It's so good. He's really, really good. We really enjoy. He did a cover of the Replacements' "Can't Hardly Wait."
Yeah,
and
it's good.
Fantastic. Like this was like
guess
a
what?
gem among gems. Yeah,
Inside there, there's
another-
even more. And this looks like it's just a, like, who played on what.
Yeah. But it's all like, just printed out on
Printed
printer
off
paper,
paper,
and
yeah.
just stuffed into the CD, which
It is
just
my favorite find.
so far.
Yeah. Oh, if you find a CD with Sharpie on it 9 times out of 10, it's gold. Yeah,
Yep.
you're not wrong.
And we do tend to like kind of gravitate towards those weird ones like that where it's just like, huh.
I will say that one of the bigger bands in Spokane years ago was called Coretta Scott. And our friend Preston was in the band. And I asked Preston last night, his band came to town, I asked if he'd sign it, and he signed it for me. But
They're quite good.
when I asked him if the song was him, if it was Coretta Scott, he's like, no, they were clearly not wearing nearly enough guy liner. So
It was of the era.
yeah, it's very much of there. I'll get an even better look of it right there, but
Pretty fun.
yeah. And I got confirmation, funny enough, from Preston. I'm trying to ask permission on this stuff. Preston has not only given me permission, but he was like, please put it online. Yeah, please post. So confirmation from the artists themselves. I will be it may be the first one I do, because it's one of the first people besides Brandon got back to me also and said, like, go ahead and post the stuff for his band, Paid Under Envy. So that's going to be probably on a new YouTube channel called Spokane Archives.
I think that's what you decided.
I decided on Spokane Archives. And so that will be coming up. But if you look up...
Glenn has created so many Gmail accounts that it doesn't believe him that he's him anymore, and it makes him wait to use his phone number sometimes.
Yeah, no, this time it didn't even question it, though. It's like,
That's funny.
just Glenn on his bullshit
It's this
and
guy
creating another
again.
Gmail. So there you go. Yeah, and I wanted it to reflect what it is. It's ultimately going to be, wherever possible, I will ask for permission from the artists. If they're still alive. I literally...
That was one of the wild discoveries.
I was going to reach out to my friend Denny, who was the bass player in Vertigo Bliss, and it turned out he died 4 years ago. So I didn't even realize that.
That was rough.
It was rough because he was a red-haired Viking of a man.
Huge,
Tall, built
dude.
We
We were sure he'd outlive all of us.
We called him Thor.
Yeah.
Like, he seemed immortal, and yet he died a few years ago. But we knew him back in the days of this band, Silent Rage. Mm-hmm. He was the bass player for them. To the best of my knowledge, this is also my friend Tracy was in this band.
He was the best man at our wedding.
He was. To the best of my knowledge, this is literally the only CD copy in existence for this album. There's no one else that has this. And I imagine, wouldn't it be nice if this is the first one that I actually put up there? I will get permission from Tracy. I'm sure that Tracy will be fine with it.
Yeah, for sure.
I have a Silent Rage t-shirt that's also the same thing right there.
I can't remember who did the artwork for it, but
I think it's maybe even Bill.
it might have been Bill or Tracy.
Bill,
Tracy
Bill,
was
the drummer.
too. I can't remember.
Yeah, Allison Mary on there, and
Allison Mary's actually.
it's one of my favorites. That's
really,
actually the
really
one
great.
with Denny. Yeah, I think I have one signed music CD that's yours, although I have most of the main cast of the Gamers signed on the DVD. That's very nice.
Oh, that's
But now
awesome.
I'll show you how much this is just the only copy of the CD. Take a look at that.
Oh my
That's what the
goodness,
CD
it's like
looks
a
like.
Memorex
It's
CDR.
literally just a Memorex CDR. I think they thanked us on the
Really?
inside of this too.
Did they?
Yeah.
That's funny. Did each of the guys do their own thing with it?
Yeah, although you gotta love that it says in here, and to all of our friends, thanks for all your support, and to those who said it wouldn't last or go this far, fuck you.
That sounds about right.
All caps. Fuck you. You
That
know who
sounds
you
like-
are. Thanks. We finally did it.
See, I could see Tracy writing that line, but he'd be laughing.
He'd
the
be
entire
laughing
time.
as he did.
Tracy's like just a huge teddy bear of a human, one of the best people you could ever meet.
And
like,
Tracy
an
thanked-
incredible guitar
Tracy
player.
thanked his son, Mike and Lori,
Aw.
Patrice, Kane, Mom and Dad, Glenn and Rachel.
Aw,
Spelled my name wrong, actually. Spelled
that's
your
funny.
name right.
that doesn't normally happen.
And
I have
then-
an extra A, you have an extra
And then
N.
Linnell, and then David and Lori in the band.
Aw,
So very, very
that's
nice.
very sweet.
But we got thank yous
Got a
from
shout
the
out.
guitarist. Yeah, there you go.
We love Tracy. You've been friends with Tracy longer than you've been married to me.
Yeah, that's true. And then see, they didn't even have the thing for the Rage Within right there. It didn't fit the way that they had cropped it right there. This, to the best of my knowledge, this is literally the
Only
only
Silent
CD
Rage.
copy that exists. So if I don't archive this, it definitely is never going to see the light of day. And now knowing that Denny, the bass player from this band, is no longer with us too,
Just makes it a priority.
it makes it a priority where I think it would be very fitting if it was the very first upload that I do for the channel.
It's just like kind of like brings it back though to the whole like archiving this stuff is important, but also like we were kind of like, you know, involved in the music scene so much that you lose touch with people, and then it's like, oh man, like it'd be kind of nice to reach out to this person before they're gone, kind of a thing, you know. So I feel like that's also going to be a benefit of it. And we have a couple, you know, at least one other friend that wants to help Glenn with the
Categorizing, yeah.
categorizing it and cataloging everything.
Cataloging was the word you
That
were
was the
looking for,
word I
though.
was looking
Mhm.
for. You're supposed to give me the words that I'm missing.
Yeah,
That's
well,
what
I
we
gave you
normally-
a word.
You did.
It's just the wrong one, that's all.
We usually finish each other's sandwiches.
Yeah, there you go. Finish each other's sandwiches. So much music in the world, we got to hear as much as we can. I wonder if you're doing this, if it can, and could monetize any of it, so you could set up some sort of nonprofit for funding local music stuff. If there was any money that came in, that would be the only way that I'd be comfortable with it, because my thought on it is that I do not want to step on any toes. And I don't want to profit off of something where the bands themselves will not be profiting off of it. That to me is important.
Well,
that
your integrity is like the most important thing for you.
my
and stuff
whole
like
purpose
that.
for this is to help it to not be forgotten.
Yeah, but I think if it was
That's-
monetized in a way that it could benefit
Yeah.
the community and
All
the
about it.
archiving and stuff
All
like
about
that,
it. Wait, and you get people like maybe some of these musicians themselves who are having medical issues or something where it'd be like it actually could help them out. Like
we were even reading a story, 5 Foot Thick, and gosh, what was the other band you were talking about? Where their jam space, a rehearsal space, caught on fire.
Caught on fire, but that was years ago, obviously,
Yeah.
and it ended up like causing the end of the band,
Of the band.
ultimately.
Yeah.
Oh, Clinch.
Clinch,
Clinch
that's
was
right.
the other band.
But it was like kind of cool because the community did come together and do like a show to try to help them get money
get
to
back
get
on
their
their-
equipment and stuff.
And they got through the recording of their album, but they were done.
Yeah, it just didn't work out. One of the guys got sick, and then it just was creative differences, apparently, according to Wikipedia. We knew those guys back in a long time ago, but
I'm asking Tracy right now.
about
Yeah. I believe I have the one and only Silent Rage CD in existence. I'm starting an archive project, including uploading to YouTube, asking permission to upload Silent Rage, The Rage Within. as the first upload.
There you go. On the rock scene,
And
was
you're getting
really,
it because you're in that
yeah,
chat.
I'm in that chat, so
Yeah.
you're gonna hear wah, wah,
Wah, wah.
my ducks going.
All the
off
ducks
over
going
there.
off for sure. All your ducks in a row.
But the hard rock scene was really what Spokane was into back
That
in
we know
that
of.
time frame.
I think there were other ones that were
ones.
happening. We just weren't privy
Part
to
of
it.
that, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
think
guess that's fair.
I'm seeing that now. Like when you look at like these, like the fact that you had this whole Whitworth singer-songwriter thing that we were not aware of that
that's
was going
true.
on.
That's
So
fair.
I think even now that there are different segments that happen within that,
Mm-hmm.
and there are like Facebook song like Spokane things, but what I tend to see thus far is not a lot of engagement with it.
Yeah.
People will post something and it'll have 0 likes, 0 comments. Like that's always been kind of a tough thing to get bands to support other local bands where they're just kind of doing their own thing, which granted, that's fair. Whenever I was playing gigs, I wasn't necessarily going to see other shows if my band was not playing that night.
Right.
I'm not necessarily seeing those other bands. I'm not going on my other
If
days
you were
off.
playing a gig, though, we'd always stay
Oh,
until the end of
absolutely.
the night. We would never leave before
That is
the
only
other
right,
bands.
unless
that's a
we had
respect
something
thing.
going on the next day where we legitimately had to.
Yeah, and I
like,
don't remember
you know.
hardly ever that happening.
Most of
but-
the time, we would make it a priority and just know that, like, if
Well,
we're-
normally you're there out until 2 or 3 in the morning, so we just didn't have anything planned
Yeah.
the next day because you were sleeping.
Straight up. All right, this is becoming a reminiscing thing rather than a gaming thing, but I think we'll call it. But I would say that will be, if I can get confirmation from Tracy here, that would be my first priorities. Would be the people who have already given me the thumbs up,
Permission, yeah.
and that is I trust that Tracy will be giving me permission for Silent Rage more than likely, unless he's just like, no, I really hate those songs.
So,
Like
and this
that could be.
a fun thing. Like if we're doing this stuff, like it can be part of our thing. Like it's
Absolutely.
just what we're doing in our lives.
Absolutely, and
Wait till the end because we learned that with your acoustic song a day. Don't talk
Yes.
about stuff before you do the thing
For
because
sure.
boy, that makes people mad.
It sure does. It is a live stream. I think they kind of expect it. Coretta Scott would be one that, again, Preston has said, please upload
Yeah,
it.
it's fine.
But the other one I got permission from is Chris of Mistress and the Mistress.
Yeah,
And I found some fun ones by them, by the way.
yeah, they were really fun to play.
They were an incredibly fun band, Mistress and the Mistress. I had the conflagration, I think is... I can't pronounce it right. CONFLAGRATION. Conflagration. Oh my goodness. Willie Largeman. As I'll say hello and goodbye simultaneously since you're about to go. Greetings, Big Will.
Big Will.
But get a load of
Miss
this.
you, buddy.
Get a load of this. From Mistress and the Mistress back in the day. Missing the Mistress. We have like clearly a burned off CD with like sticker label. And Mistress and the Mistress signed live at the B-side. Live at the B-side. Got that from them, I think, at the Boulevard, which is...
which is
both
no
of those
more.
venues no longer
The
exist.
Boulevard is now a parking lot.
And we have stickers and such. And so that would be my thought is, yeah, sticker labels, yeah. I will say there was one sticker label that was coming off where I'm like, I'm not putting that in our car CD player.
It's one of the ones.
Yeah, I know exactly which one it is, actually. It's this one right here. Last Chance, Atomic Rock, right there. Which I don't know if Last Chance is the name of the band. Contact us. And it has an MSN email address or a phone number there, by the way. But, and copyright 2004, all rights reserved. But, like...
Yeah, that could have messed up our CD player in the car.
Yeah, I feel like that was a good call to not... I don't know what it sounds like yet, but...
That'll
Yeah.
be one you put in a boombox one or something. Something where it doesn't have to slide in and sandwich in and out.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm now doing is I'm planning to archive as much as I can.
Yeah,
I'm going
right,
to get...
MSN, yeah, that's
It is ancient, yeah.
That'd
It's
be
not
almost
even Hotmail.
It will almost be like an AOL one.
Yeah, the top loader ones is exactly what I've got. Like, I've actually got this Blu-ray player that is a USB based. So that's all I got to do is plug it in.
Into your many USB slots.
And you heard the thingy, and then we just, hey Jack, there it is.
Pop it.
Pop it into anything that's got a USB port, and you're good to go for
As
Blu-rays
much
and
as
DVDs
You
and
still
CDs.
appreciate your physical media. We have to have devices like that. We
How
saw a
else
ton
would I
of
hear this?
VHS even that he has some retro areas of his room in here, and so he's got like areas where we put in a VHS tape, and we've got like an old school little tube TV.
Harley's
set
got to
up.
take the dog out, so
Bye, Harley.
See
Thanks
ya.
for chilling with
Have a
us.
good one. Just,
We'll be able to watch this back and hear me tell Kevin to eat a dick.
yeah, as one does.
That's the
As
name
one
of this
does.
episode.
Kevin can eat a dick. Well, yeah, and I mean, with that, I mean, how else am I going to hear it? If we're talking physical media, we're talking about songs that in a lot of cases probably don't exist online in any other format.
Yeah.
And so taking the time to even do that, I think I hear Munster too. I think that your doggos are missing you upstairs.
Yeah,
and
they
so,
tend to.
maybe we'll go ahead and call it. The initial thought is 2 hours, but I think with games like the Game of Life, we're not going to play through it a second time.
No.
So
We let the credits run.
let the credits run and
We sit and
comment
talk to our pals a little bit if we want to.
Yeah.
Anybody can tune out if they.
it doesn't have to be 2 hours long is the point.
No.
Yeah, so. All right, y'all. I think that is exactly what I'm going to be concentrating on here. Assuming that I hear back from
Watch
Tracy.
this back. Listen to that song.
Yeah. Wednesday comes around. I imagine I'll have updates for a
Yeah,
few
Glenn,
things.
because we're doing this on Wednesdays and Sundays is
Yep.
the idea as long as we can.
Sundays, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I think 7 p.m. on Wednesdays Pacific Standard Time.
You're gonna find a game that I'll be a lot funnier to watch on. At some
Some
point,
of these,
you'll find
it's-
something that makes
see,
me irritable.
But the idea is to not necessarily try to...
you want it to be authentic and
authentic
organic.
is what I'm definitely
Yes.
thinking. Yeah, but like if it happens to make you say hilarious things, all the better.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm funny sometimes.
Yeah, can't wait to hear all this stuff. Let us know when the channel is up, and I'll totally check out the preservation project. I'd say
Thank you.
plan on sooner rather than later, and I will actually post it. I've not created the YouTube channel yet, though, and I realize I can just do that while you're talking and stalling for time.
Why am I stalling for time?
Because I'm going to create in the background. There's going to be the creation of this very channel that we are talking about here, Spokane Archives.
I suppose in doing Spokane Archives, you could have that be anything. So it could be film, like some of Big Will's projects.
Anything that is...
You could archive Big Will's stuff.
You are not wrong. Guy like me. Well, he's probably got a guy like me and everything still on. In fact, I know he's got that. And all right, fast zombies are slow zombies.
And Tristan says that I'll totally update you on Captain S again and tell Brett thanks for the advice. I really appreciate his input.
I will absolutely pass along your information.
Keep doing your thing though, yo, because I'm excited to see what you come up with.
Yeah, I think that you've got like the right energy. That's
Yes.
perhaps the most important part, is that you've got the correct energy involved here. We're going to create a channel. The Spokane Archives is going to be the handle.
Is it available?
It should be available because the email was.
Oh,
And it is available.
wow, look at you go.
Yeah, that was a
I'm shocked that
car
that's
car
available.
manufacturer.
What?
Hugo.
Oh, Hugo.
Look at Hugo.
Look at Hugo, Hugo.
Guess what?
Hugo.
He said, "Oh boy, there it is. It exists now. There's nothing on there yet, but there will be." Hugo,
Go
you love
follow.
Hugos.
You'll be the first one.
Yeah,
Go
follow
do
it.
it. Hurry.
Do
hurry.
it quick
Run.
before other people figure it out. Learn about a city that you did it.
Huzzah!
I win, he says.
Woo!
We have a subscriber.
Boom.
Boom.
There's
Tistin.
one.
There it is.
Tistin rocks.
There you go. Tistin Rocks. I could have called the channel Tistin Rocks too.
See?
See? Missed opportunity.
You totally missed that opportunity.
Yep.
With the crap case.
That's
Get your
what I
shit
do.
together. Get your poop in
It's
a group.
what I do. Yeah, I got him to laugh his ass off. So, watch. Unfortunately, that is going to make your sitting very, very inconvenient. So, try to get a prosthetic butt.
We used to joke
Laughed
about prosthetic butts if you laughed your ass off.
Have a plastic one around here somewhere. Actually, like a rubber one that we've
Lamau.
got LOL. Laugh out loud or laugh
Yeah,
out.
Lul.
Lul. There is no.
I know exactly what
Yeah,
I was
you're
thinking.
gonna say,
Only Lul.
there is no Tistin, only Lul.
That's right. I love it.
I think your little pug is
It's
whining.
very sad. I think
it is
we'll
time
have
for us to call it here, just so he does not have the sats. Yep, Ghostbusters reference. See, Tiston is young and knows.
You are the coolest, Tiston.
Yeah, absolutely. Killing it.
We're fans.
Yep, there you go. Do your thing.
Fans, friends.
Fans, friends.
Thanks, guys, for
Here to
joining
pump
us.
you up. I'm wearing gray even,
Nice
as
to
are
meet
you.
you all. I'm the lady behind the man behind the curtain.
My proton pack is weeping in the orker of my room. Like I think he meant corner. But
you
but,
spell like I do. I love
but
that.
no, I think OCR right there is like he meant to say orc.
Oh.
It's like so. There's an orc.
No, he meant corner. See.
Okay. I was thinking that it was like he had an orc in his room.
Tiston's just
The
really
orc
smart,
nerd.
and his brain was going faster than his fingers.
Yeah, no, there's like
That's
he's got a guardian orc with the arms folded and like there's nothing he says that we're hilarious stuff too.
We're
But the
dorks,
orc
for sure.
the orc in the room, arms folded, you shall not pass. This is especially a bad thing if you need to get to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And there's a guard orc that decides whether or not
And
you
he
deserve
says,
entry.
He says "ner" instead of "no" because that's an orc. It means no.
Does it? Ner?
He says "ner."
Ner.
Ner. Not no.
Is that how it works?
I think so.
Okay.
It's an orc "ner." He
I
says
wouldn't
no.
have-
The orc says no.
Oh, because you're got it.
You see what I'm saying?
Ner.
You following me?
I was thinking you may have known some Dungeons and Dragons lore that I was not familiar
I
with.
probably know some lore.
You almost
I
definitely
used to
do.
play it in person.
But it's pronounced lol.
Lol.
It is LOL.
Oh, lol. True.
Yeah, it happens sometimes when I'm writing. I screw up typing because my brain's like a Ferrari F40 and my hands are more like a Fiat 500. Yep. Been there, done
I
that.
just do fat finger mistakes. I'm not smart, but
It is true. I'm with you. All right, y'all. We're going to head up. Thanks.
Have a good night, y'all.
Have a good one. See you next time.